Hey guys, Chef Nick Petersbond here, and this is Commanding Your Kitchen. I'm very excited about today's episode because I filmed the intro after the product was done and it is amazing, so if I do say so myself. Today I'm going to show you how to make this perfectly crispy, juicy, stunning chicken in an air fryer. This is a whole chicken. And I'm also going to show you how to make a chicken gravy as well inside the air fryer. Should I make this a thing? Should this be like a thing, like air fryer videos? I don't know. This looks so good. And then we have our mashed potatoes and our green beans as like little bonus recipes for you. And all this will be on my Patreon if you want to get full amounts of all the recipes. That's where it's at. It's linked down below per usual. Without further ado, let's get into the video and check out how I made this in an air fryer. All right, so for the chicken rub, I have a bunch of dry seasonings, which include salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, dried thyme, paprika. What else did I put in there? I'll leave all the full amounts on my Patreon. We are also going to add in some lemon zest and then orange zest as well as lime zest, that kind of trifecta moment. And the citrus zest almost gets like caramelized on the outside of the chicken. It's really delicious. So I am also going to quarter the citrus up. I'm going to use some stuff of this for the inside of the chicken. So I'm going to put the whole head of garlic, the entire onion, or at least I'm going to try. If your chicken was bigger, you probably could fit more inside, but this is what I am working with. So I'm going to just cut up the citrus. I need to sharpen my knife. That's unwell. My husband's garden is flourishing, so I am taking a bunch of herbs from his garden. I have sage, rosemary, thyme, oregano, dill. All these herbs play really well together, especially with chicken. Chicken's such like a natural pairing for herbs. It basically carries any flavor you put with it, which is great thing about chicken. So this chicken's gonna be packed full of flavor with all the stuff we got going on in there. So I'm gonna pick these and I'll spare you the boringness of this. And we're gonna fast forward and look at that. Shoot, there are all our herbs. Just like with any herb, you're going to want to roll the herbs together in a tight bundle. And then you're going to chiffonade them, which is basically just thin strips. And then I'm going to take my knife and go through the rest of it just to chop it all up. And the good thing about this recipe is that the herb stems can be saved to be put inside the chicken. So it's just refortifying that herbal flavor on the inside as well as the outside of the chicken. You could definitely just use dried rosemary if you didn't have any fresh spices. I would just suggest chopping that up or kind of just releasing some of the oils from that and kind of maybe like a mortar and pestle or a spice grinder, giving it a couple pulses and just add that into the dry spice mix. But I really like the freshness that fresh herbs bring. We are also going to cut the entire the entire head of garlic, as well as much onion as I can get into the chicken. This poor chicken is being overstuffed. Let's call it like it is. I'm spiraling. The kitchen sink's gonna come out next, and that's gonna be just perfect. But I truly do love citrus and herbs and garlic. It's like the perfect pairing for chicken. This is such a staple recipe that everyone should have. So if you don't have an air fryer, you can totally do this chicken in your oven, and it will come out just as delicious. Okay, Nick, I think we get the idea. Literally putting the entire kitchen sink inside of the chicken. The poor chicken, what did it ever do to me? It's gonna be delicious though. That's all I know. So I then generously coat the outside of the chicken with just some additional salt and pepper. We're gonna start it breast side down in the air fryer. I think I did 350 to 360. And then we're going to flip it and then finish cooking it once it comes out. Here's some time-lapse of me making potatoes. I just wanted to peel and cut some potatoes. So the garlic is toasted, the butter is brown, so that's also toasted. I just got some of those microwave, and then I just do it halfway what the green beans say. So it's like the microwave bag, you can steam them in the bag in the microwave, and then I do it halfway and then finish them on the stove. It's super convenient. Man overboard. All right, so I'm just gonna mix these together. This is the butter, the brown butter, the chili flakes, and the sliced garlic, and get those all tossed in that. And then I'm going to add in some roasted sunflower seeds. These are also seasoned. You could definitely use toasted almonds or toast your almonds in the pan as well. I just didn't have almonds, and I was like, oh shoot. And I was like wanting like a crunch with this. So just toss those together. It just gives it a nice additional crunch that these have. Pop this back on. And you're gonna let that cook for just like a couple minutes. We're gonna season that, turn my potatoes off. Just a little salt and pepper. You're really just finishing the green beans. You don't really necessarily have to cook anything else really, so just keep an eye on it. Mix all that salt in there. Probably could use a bigger saute pan, but YOLO. Okay, this looks really good. It smells really good too. All right, so strain the mashed potatoes. Then we'll do a little swap-a-roo here so you can really get a closer look at that. Green beans are done, those are off. That was our 4 Yukon Gold potatoes. I would say whole milk or half and half is fine. This has a lot of butter in it. So we used the remaining butter we took only 2 tablespoons for the green beans, but there's the remainder in the mashed potatoes. Whoopsies. Okay, so we season the potatoes when we cook them, but I'm gonna do a little bit more. And it's also salted butter, and then some black pepper. Just a little bit. And then I use a whisk, and I kind of just get in there and match them. Let that butter melt. So once these are mashed, we'll come back. I'll show you the chicken, and it looks amazing. That's about to come out. And then we will also be making a gravy inside the air fryer. So be right back once these are all whisked. I'm not gonna lie, look how bomb that looks. And the cat ran by. It looks amazing. So I did it for 40 minutes, breast side down, and then I flipped it over and did an additional 20 minutes. And I think it was all between 350 and 370. Tons of color, the skin's ASMR moments, crispy AF. Ow, the cat. Did you guys see that? Oh, she is a witch. She just tried to jump on me. Like, I'll give you dry food in a second, you psycho. Ugh. Well, anyways, my chicken's done. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna let it rest, and then we're gonna make our again, camera time with Nick is unwell, and I apologize about that. We're gonna quickly I think we're gonna make a gravy in the air fryer, which I'm very excited about. Because I think this would be really cool. You can cook, maybe I'll do a whole air fryer cooking series and like, see what else I can cook in an air fryer. Maybe I'll bake in an air fryer. YOLO, we'll see. So I took the chicken out and it's resting, and I'm just gonna take a couple tablespoons of flour and put it right inside my air fryer. Here's the thing. I soon realized as I was taking it out that I need the basket in to even cook, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna kind of dissolve this flour into the air fryer, which is still warm. And then I'm gonna put it back in for a minute and let me see I wonder if it's going to, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous. But, so now that the roux is kind of forming, I'm gonna quickly put this back in the air fryer just with the roux in it for like 2 minutes just to cook off the raw flour taste. All right, so welcome to Nick's Appliance Corner. So I have the roux in there, which looks good. So we're going to basically take off the basket for a second, put it aside. And I'm sorry that I'm standing right in front of you. And then this is what the air fryer with the roux in it looks like, a nice dark brown consistency. We are going to take our Dijon mustard. I'm doing just like about, I don't know, a teaspoon. As always, full amounts will be on my Patreon page. We're doing the juice of the orange, lemon, and lime that we put inside the chicken, just to kind of reinforce that citrus flavor. And then also peep this artwork by my daughter, like stunning. Her and my mom do tons of arts and crafts and stuff together. And then I'm pouring in the veggie, or you could use chicken stock. I'm bringing it closer to you so you can see. Basically it looks like this. I'm gonna dissolve the roux, and then I'm gonna put it probably back in the air fryer for maybe 2 minutes. Because these things work fast. I'm telling you, you just cooked an entire chicken in the air fryer in probably an hour, and literally all sides are crispy. So you know how sometimes you get a chicken and you roast it in the oven and the bottom's soggy and the top's crispy, and you're like, cool, this is like full circle moment. I didn't cover it in butter. I know a lot of times if you do roast it, you can definitely do that and use the drippings and baste it. But I didn't want there to be too much fat in the bottom of the pan because then it would almost stick. Guess. Yeah, it's the cat. Can you come here? So Raisin wanted to say hi. So it doesn't stick on the bottom. I'll put it back in for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna strain it because I don't want it to be too lumpy, because all the bits in there and stuff are in there, all that good stuff from the chicken. So 2 minutes, then we'll strain it. So I decided that I never want to go and film in Nick's appliance corner ever again because it's just impossible. So the gravy literally just came out of the air fryer. I'm gonna strain it out. You don't have to strain it, but I'm just being drama. You can leave the bits in and all the twigs and berries, but you don't have to. And then a little trick to get something strained faster, just hit the side with a wooden spoon and it kind of just moves things along a little bit. And so this was 2 cups of vegetable stock. I was just heating up my green beans because it's almost time to eat. All right, so honestly, that was not bad. I thought that it would be a mess in the air fryer if you had to make a gravy in there, but it just proves that you can literally make gravy in an air fryer. And if you didn't have flour and you didn't want to have the gluten, you could always use cornstarch. Just mix it with the liquids beforehand. Don't mix it in when it's hot. You don't have to dissolve it. Well, you have to dissolve it in something cold. That's what I was trying to say. All right, guys, that is literally our chicken air fryer gravy. It looks... Kidding. All right, green beans are ready. Mashed potatoes. I just added some chives in there. I'm trying to fold those in. Can be dramatic and use a whisk. Yes, I still have my holiday whisk spatulas. Mashed potatoes. Ding! All right. Those look great. That looks great. Gravy looks bomb. Let's eat, folks. All right, so this is the moment of truth. We have our air fryer chicken. I'm going to just cut down there and come around here just to cut the breast off. I usually like dark meat. My husband likes the white meat, so this is like the perfect marriage, if you will. Oh, it looks so good, and that's perfectly cooked. I pulled this at 160 and let it rest because, as you can see, carryover cooking time, as I say, as always, is so real, people. And this is just so juicy. This has been resting for 20 minutes and it still is juicy. So you can see the middle there are onions. The juice is gonna spill out everywhere in a second. And I'm just gonna slice the chicken breast. Oop. And just a few slices on the plate. That looks so good. And then with this gravy, it's gonna be unreal. Put this on the plate. Green beans. Give those a little toss. Get the garlic and the sunflower seeds and the brown butter right on the plate. This is like so, to me, like a perfect Sunday meal with your family. Very hearty, very delicious, also easy. And then a little mashed potatoes. This is like, and there you have it, guys. This is our air fryer roasted chicken, air fried chicken with green beans with brown butter, garlic and sunflower seeds, and then our chive mashed potatoes with our citrus gravy that we also made in the air fryer. This recipe was very simple, more simple than I thought. I figured I'd hit a few snacks, but I didn't, and I can't wait to eat this. All right, I just gave my husband a plate, and I just wanted to eat. This is just a piece of the breast that looks so good. Juicy, moist. Skin is crispy. It's the perfect air fried chicken. I hope you like videos like this. I'd love to continue to use my air fryer and some crazy shit. So if you guys want to see me do other videos and you want to see me make things in the air fryer, let me know down below, or let me know what you'd like to see next. Do we like more like home cooked meal type deals for me? Yeah, let me know in the comments down below. As always, give us a thumbs up if you haven't already, and congrats on making it to the end. I want to give a special thanks to all my Patreon subscribers. You guys are awesome, and you get exclusive recipes for everything here. That means amounts, pictures, video, usually with my thumbnail before it goes to the public, you. So if you want to get exclusive recipe access, and there's also chances for you to talk one-on-one with me and send me messages on Instagram, and I'll add you back and we can chat. It's great. There's 3 different tiers on Patreon, so go check that out. And as always, guys, you got this. That's for people who stay to the end. Those are the real ones.